Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another ESI2 group stage match. Almost done. This one, and then one more is going to be it for group stage for ESI2. We have four runners today who have done incredibly well so far. Have gotten first or second place in the first 2 weeks, so all of them performing very, very well. And I'm joined today by Mepsi in the booth. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Should be a pretty dang good one. Cube with a dominating performance in week 1 and 2, two first place finishes, and I believe two of these runners have two first place finishes, right? I think Rain, yeah, Rain also does. So there's potentially going to be one of these runners that has placed first place in all 3 weeks if Cube or Rain can do it this week. Automat and Horsey placed second in one of those 2 weeks, but first in the other one. So they're all very, very solid. So far in the bracket, a list of the runners that have already made it through: Crooks, Feinberg, Ninja Brain, Hoffick, Dylan, Emmy, Maljack, Seven Rao, Doi Pingu, and an Emerald. So these four runners will all be going on to bracket. This is not an elimination group because they've already done so well. This is just going to determine seeding. And then we have the final match next week. It had to be scheduled next weekend. So that's going to be two of those runners will move on and two of them will not. And that's going to be Geo, 21 Mustard, the Camo 6, and Kurobo. All right, there we go. It's taken care of. Business taken care of. Yeah, here we go. Starting up these first two seeds. What are you expecting from these runners?
I'm not sure, to tell the truth. However, of course, as you've already said, these runners have already made it through to the bracket stage. So we might see some runners maybe take the foot off the gas a bit, but obviously we're hoping for some exciting Minecraft action.
Yeah, there's a prediction in chat. I don't know. Q's been looking really, really strong. Automat had an incredibly good performance last week, and Rain and Horsey have done well in tournaments so far. So we will see. Here the runners go. Let's go into the seed notes for seed number 1. It is going to be a more standard seed. They spawn right in a village with the buried treasure. It's actually going to be pretty good. I mean, that's really what you're looking for. Source of food, source of iron, and an enter. So this is just going to be a room portal next to an outpost, potentially enterable. I kind of forget. We'll see if they choose that one. Buried treasure has 4 diamonds and 3 iron, so not a lot. But it's going to be a little awkward. You can make your bucket and diamond pick, but then you kind of got to think about what else to do. So it's a little bit of an awkward overworld. There is definitely a fortress spawn. Depending on where you choose your nether entrance. That fortress is right at the origin, and then there's a bridge and a stables good gap that are both playable on different directions. So what do you think of Mepsi? What are you seeing with the seed?
Based off this, I think the overworld's fairly self-explanatory. It's going to be, like you said, that village for all your food, and then the buried treasure is going to be the best way to get all the iron and whatnot. And then for me, looking at this, I'd probably go fort first, if possible. At least if I'm looking for a fast completion later on, maybe not first time, because obviously each runner will be wanting to get at least one safe completion per seed. But yeah, that I'm not sure which bastion it is, but the one closest to the 2i is probably going to be my bastion of choice. Based off this, of course, the runners will be able to fly around the seed themselves, and I think terrain's going to be a big factor.
Yeah, I forget which one is the bridge and which one is the stables. They'll figure it out though. But yeah, the 2i would be pretty nice. The blazer huts are a little I think below. I think it's 10 for 5, so that's average, but then it's like 14 or something for,
Yeah,
let me see. Yeah, it was 13
so
for 6, so a little 3 more blazes. You might want to just go to the 2i just because of that. Trades look pretty solid though, I'll be honest, so no real issue with that. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for it first. A lot of times I don't like it now. We've seen Bastion route first, even if the fortress is on the way, be faster, but that fort is like right at spawn. It's hard to avoid.
Yeah, if there's ever a seed to play Fortress first, I think it's got to be this one. Oh, so a lot of runners looking at all sorts of different things. I think we had people just making sure they had the exact right um, portal coordinates to get into the portal room. And got some people having a look at the Bastion. So I think they're going to be trying to make sure they know exactly which Bastion to go to. Of course, that is one of the options on the seed is whether you want to go to the bridge or the stables. Good gap. And yeah, be interesting to see what each runner decides.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of chests in stables. So stables probably actually becomes one of the better bastions in a scouted tournament or format because I typically just hate it having to run around all the entire bastion just to get all the single chests is really annoying. But yeah, in a scouted format, you can check not only all the single chests for Obsidian, but all of the inner food chests as well. You might get some free food from there, and then it's a lot faster. So stables does become a lot better. And we see Cube checking out the end. I saw a lot of runners practicing zero before this. This is a zero cyclable seed. It is an open end. It is a fairly straightforward pillar height. So I would absolutely expect some zero cycle attempts. And you get a lot of string trades and you spawn in a village. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So and also with a back dragon, you can need an extra couple of pearls there, but 20 pearls just from 6 gold blocks. So I think all runners should have plenty of pearls as well to be completing the zero cycle if that is their choice. And I think I'm not sure. Yeah, the first perch 129, so quite not that slow, not that fast, but it should be definitely considering zero cycle on the seed.
Yeah, 132 or about 130 is going to be around a 2 minute total in fight, just depending on where the dragon decides to perch from and all that. So definitely about a minute time save. You do have to like pre-craft bed sometimes. Prepping for zero kind of slows you down a bit sometimes, but still, even under a minute time save is pretty substantial on this one. So I don't know. Um, I think Cube, Rain, and Horsey are pretty comfortable with it. I actually don't know about Horsey or Automat though, to be totally honest, about how often they zero cycle. Yeah, I know Automat's probably been playing more AA. I think. Actually, I think like most of these runners are playing more AA nowadays. Hi, Horsey's chat. Hello, I see you. Yeah, you're on mainstream. Wow, look at you guys. That's really cool. Yep, you're really tiny over there. I see you. Hey, wow.
You never escape the chatters.
We had K Force chat and ESI1 take up about a quarter of his screen. That was an experience.
Yeah. I think we finally have a runner starting, so just nearly 6.5 minutes is quite long compared to what we've seen in um, previous matches, but before the first person's going to start running. But we do have Raynex going over to this buried treasure, and also Horsey.
Yeah, both of them heading over there. That kind of awkward buried treasure seems really good. 4 diamonds, you're like, yes, so much gold. 10 gold, 4 TNT, plenty of food. And then you look at 3 iron, you're like, wow, if that was one more iron, this would be the greatest buried treasure ever. But it's just that one missing iron is like, dang, man. It's just so much potential, but how are you going to get that flint steel is really just kind of an annoying issue you got to deal with. But other than that, 14 TNT. Ooh, I didn't even think about all the TNT, man. You could do maybe Blaze TNT Fort first. Ooh.
Blaze TNT fort first. You can blow up the chalice if you want on the bridge bastion if they decided to go there. But I think most runners were checking out specifically the stables bastion.
Yeah, probably.
What? I'm interested to see what Cube's doing because Cube is digging down with. Oh, he's just gonna find some iron ore and smelt that. Okay, interesting. Whereas we have Rainex killing the golem. So from the start, two different choices for how they're gonna get that flint and steel.
Yeah, just a little obnoxious, but Cube is just gonna build the portal and smelt that one iron while he's working. So honestly, pretty quick because he's got to dig through like 10 cobblestone anyway to get there. So I definitely like that approach. But then again, you think of Fort first, maybe Cube should have gotten 2 iron ore. I mean, I hate to be a shield weenie, but let's be honest. Fort first in a tournament, it's over lava lake. Sometimes blazes are going to shoot you from everywhere. Shield's kind of nice. Okay, so if you want, you're not going to have any extra iron, so maybe 1 extra iron per shield would be pretty cool. If you don't have it, it's whatever, but it's an option.
Yeah, definitely useful to have.
Horsey's wood lighting. Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this play in a tournament format because, of course, there is nothing to guarantee that you were going to get a woodlight even remotely quickly in this. So we could see him sitting around for a long, long time here.
We saw in the Group A match from last week, actually, there was also a 3-iron situation. Half the runners decided a woodlight, and half of them decided to smelt. And the woodlight did work out, but that lava pool was massive, and this one looks really tiny. Like, there are just not that many lava sources in order to ignite that wood. And Horsey's also covered most of the sides of the wood, so yeah, definitely just going to be too slow. I wonder if you just reset this right here. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. On the other side of things, Cube and Rain doing 4 first. Yeah, Horsey will get in there. I noticed that Cube spawn was way low down, and Rainex's spawn was right on top of the fortress, pretty high up.
Yeah, so obviously that's Cube decided to go to the bottom of that ravine to get his lava, whereas I think Rain went to lava pool near the surface, right?
Yeah, I didn't quite see it though, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, we have. Wait a second. Automat? Yeah, so making an iron axe. I think that's because you get plenty of iron, so. Interesting that he's gone for Golem first before the buried treasure. I think we saw other runners go to the buried treasure straight away.
Yeah, the trees are not super close to buried treasure, but they are right there. It's interesting. So maybe kills the golem with the wood sword and then makes iron axe, gold picks, and then the 1 extra iron. Right? Yeah. Because you get 5 iron from the golem, so you make 3 for an axe. And then you get 3, 6, 7. No, okay. So you get 4 iron from the golem. So Automat's turning that into an axe, a bucket, and a flint steel.
Okay.
And Horsey's doing Bastion first. Wow, every runner has such crazy different routes. Okay, Horsey's at stables first. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Automat entering the same place Cube did, so that's going to put him low down. So far, Rain's got a really nice nether entry here, getting right on top of the fort. And Rain is exiting onto the chalice, so Rain's going bridge. And Cube is going stables.
I can't keep track of this.
I know how. A completely different route.
This is crazy. So it'll be interesting to see what Automat's doing. He's running off, so I'm not sure if he's made gold boots, which would suggest that if that's his concern now, he's going to be going to the Bastion. So we have 2 Bastion first and 2 Fortress first. This is crazy.
If Automat chooses the bridge, it'll be exactly all four different options for four runners. I wonder if he's going to the bridge or the stables, because so far Horsey is the only one that's gone Bastion first, other than Automat, and Horsey chose stables. Rain and Cube have chose different bastions. Oh my god, Automat's going for the bridge!
No, no.
All four different routes, no way! Two Ford first into separate bastions, and then two separate bastions into bastion first, bro. That's insane. How is this possible? Top four runners in the game, all seeing the same seed and choosing the exact four different routes. What?
I'm lost for words.
Wow.
That's okay. Interesting spot to trade with from Automat here. I think there was some pigs either wandered off from the bastion or had just spawned nearby. So he's just gonna be throwing and the
This is the
conga line there.
Bennix route, you know, which I think is a valid route that you should do sometimes if you got terrain on a bridge and your piglins are scattered. Why not pull a Bennix route? You know, make your trading wall somewhere else and just make it work. I respect it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sick. All right, so
Okay.
rain looks to be done.
I think Cube is as well. So we're gonna have two runners off to the end shortly. It'd be interesting to see what time both these runners are on, because obviously different routes, you'd expect them to take different lengths of time. But I'm pretty sure it's fairly similar. And I think they're going to different, and of course they're going to different strongholds. But I guess that's to be expected if they went to different bastions.
Yeah, maybe the two different bastions go to two different strongholds. I wonder if Horsey and Automat on Bastion first are going to go to even a different stronghold.
I have Cube set up to 0.
Okay, yeah.
Which is nice. And so is Rain by the looks of things. The classic crafting table under the portal frame.
Also, Cube has, I don't know if it's a texture pack or whatever, but his player model is upside down, so it's going to be upside down Cube this whole time. Oh, right, it's a 1/8 back dragon. So if you know the 1/8 setup, it's fairly straightforward. Cube going up.
3 hearts though, and
Rain
no
dies. Cube does not seem to be in the right spot, but is kind of close. I don't think this is the right spot, is it? Maybe, I don't know enough about the 1/8. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe.
Oh no!
Cube takes it at 2!
So, all three runners who started at pretty much the same time have now reset their seed.
Wait, did Horsey
I'm
die
gonna go
in
with
Fortress?
involuntarily. I think I just saw Horsey reset. I am not quite sure. Oh no, how? Okay, Ultimate has some health to survive this wither effect.
Automatic gets a Wither Skull, which hopefully will protect him here. The only runner still alive in the first attempt. Wow. I mean, dang, I'm just thinking about all the different potential routes. Like Rain is going buried treasure first, which you get 14 T, so you could like blow up hay bales. You should be totally fine on food. Very comfortable, right? But Cube is going village first.
Oh, Automat died.
What?
Automat died. No,
dude, there is no way. There is no way, bro. What is happening?
what is this? This seed's cursed.
There is so much food and beds and free gold armor and a diamond pick. There's everything you could want on this seed. They're just going way too fast. I saw Automat on like 3 hearts. Wow,
I
bad
believe.
seed. Yeah. Yeah, buried treasure at a village. Bad seed. You're right. We should spawn them with a bonus chest that gives them an enchanted golden apple, some diamond armor. They get a netherite sword. Dude, this seed is really, I mean, village plus buried treasure is kind of the best you could hope for in SRG. So that's crazy.
Okay, so I feel like I mentioned earlier the runners taking their foot off the gas, and that is definitely not the case. And Rainix just made the nicest lava lake portal I have ever seen.
Beautiful. I love to see
So
it.
props to him for that. And I think okay, we have three runners entering at pretty much the same time. So I'm gonna try and keep an eye on figuring out who's making up time where. Oh, Rainix.
Oh boy, that's a lot of withers. That's unfortunate. Should have enough health.
Withers aren't that big a problem when you have the fire res to not have to worry about getting sniped by blazes.
Yeah.
But fort first with the skeletons are a pain. Oh,
Also,
I forgot about the woodlight from Horsey.
oh, Horsey's still doing the woodlight. Oh, that's not a lot of lava sources. Also, there's one obsidian there blocking the woodlight. I mean, Rain's overworld route is also buried treasure first. You could easily just make a button, put down a TNT as you're, going to the golem, and blow up hay bales. I mean, you get like a stack of bread, but I think Rain's just avoiding that completely and just going with the 8 fish from the buried treasure. It should be enough, but it's pretty easy to do the TNT. I don't know.
Yeah, especially if you're killing the golem anyway. Blowing up hay bales is something that you can sort of task overlap with the killing of the golem.
Yeah, that's really not much time.
Yeah, I think I've finally calmed down from the mayhem that was the start of this seed.
Let's see if any runner takes a different approach. I mean, I see the 2 fort first. Automat, I think, is doing the same thing. And Horsey, I see at the stables. I think they're all doing the same route again. Which is fair. I mean, I like stables and scouted because you know where all the chests are. You get potential food. It's really nice. I like bridge because the extra gold you can do a lot with. You can make like gold apples or something, or really get very comfortable amount of beds for 0. Like the extra gold on bridge is really nice. So they both have their ups and downs. Yeah, Horsey's doing a top triple.
I've also just forgotten who's doing Fortress first and who's not. So I've lost track of everything, really.
Yeah, the top 2 are doing fort first. The bottom 2 are doing Bastion first.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of obby in that one chest. Horsey
Yeah.
doesn't even need it. Okay, so automatic goes to the bridge, which is kind of far. Gets a pearl trade. Pearl hangs out the front of the bridge back to the fortress. I think that's a really solid play.
Rain's at the chalice, while Cube's still making their way over to the stables, I believe. Yeah, so they're just arriving now. Okay. Interesting.
That's crazy that the seed has so much I guess division amongst the top runners. You would think it would be hard to find a seed where top runners would have a different idea of what's optimal. I guess they don't have like a full day to, really investigate the seed. They only have a few minutes. But still, it's kind of crazy to me that like every runner would just have a different approach to this.
Did Horsey play triple?
I saw Hersey mining at least one of the top triples, yeah.
I'm not sure if they also went gap, because if we also have one runner doing triple whilst Cube is doing Gap, then that's
Yeah, they're doing
I
different.
you can't.
They're doing different stables routes. Yeah, top triple
I
and
think
good gap.
so. I think that what's happened here is all the runners put all the potential routes in a hat
Mm-hmm.
and then draw one out so that no two runner can have the same route. That's the
Yeah,
only logical explanation.
it's only fair.
Ooh.
Oh, automat. Is this going to be a nice TNT setup? Triple blaze TNT. Oh. Kills a blaze there, and I wonder if it destroyed the blaze rod with another TNT or if it just didn't drop, because that does factor into the number of blazes you have to kill. If it's killed by a TNT, that is player damage.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Look at how clean that spawner is from Roman. Oh my god, 10 seconds? He has a perfect spawner. Oh, that's a beautiful use of 3 TNT.
I love you love to see it.
Yeah, Rain is exiting. Prepping for the 0 once again. Cube
Cube
also exiting
not so
mode.
far behind.
Yeah.
So just 8 flat enter for Rain, and I think Cube's on 725 at the moment, so it'll be a little bit faster than Rain X, potentially.
I think Rain ate a golden apple there's throwing in between the second and third pearl or something, so it has tons of health.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Yeah, first bet is a little awkward at this position. So is the second one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
This is low damage.
Do you bail here? You gotta bail here, right? Rain, there is no, you have to bail.
Yeah, so mindful to break the bed. What's he left with? Is that 3 beds, Axe?
Cube also going for the 0 here. Has a better dragon rotation. That first bed seems a lot easier to hit. Second is
Sea Cube
decent.
also picked up some of the village beds, which I think Rainix opted not to do. I think that's a clean 1 cycle from Cube. Okay, so we have our first completion.
Kind of close. Dragon's hitbox almost hit Cube there. Kind of low on health, but Cube will make it. His boots up in the air. Well done. Wow. I don't... Can Rain do this?
He's got TNT, so he can always do the all AA runners' favorite Dragon TNT at the end.
Yeah.
But he needs 3 clean connections with the beds here, and the first one and the second one.
Oh, no.
Maybe?
No way, right?
No.
There's no way.
I can't remember quite how much TNT does.
Yeah, sometimes if it's placed really well, it does a lot, but yeah.
Not to be. That's really upsetting for Rainax. 2 runs. Dying in the end as well. Putting all that time into a run.
My god,
Dying in the nethers a lot.
Rain has 33 minutes to go and it's just starting. Oh no. I mean, it's not a big deal. It isn't the elimination group, so the runners can kind of go all out and have fun with it, but still, placement is a big deal and you don't really want to be doing bad, so.
Yeah.
Wow. So Automat and Horsey are just going to go for regular 1 cycles here. Don't know if they really have that many beds.
Yeah, so as you said, these runners actually doing a 1 cycle, not like Cube, where I think I accidentally said got a clean 1 cycle before based off chat ridiculing me, but that's to be expected.
Twitch chat is never wrong, you know?
It's Twitch chat get things right 100% of the time. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Automat. Dragon is perching. Horsey's dragon looks to be pretty close as well. Let's see. It's going to be close to sub 10 for Automat. That's a clean 5 bed. Horsey getting a perch right afterwards.
These could have gone for the 3+1 there, I believe. With three really, really clean beds, and then just, yeah, nice a full bed. Can't complain.
All right. Should be updated now. 3 runners have 3 completions. Cube with a nice sub 9 to start it off. Clearly, Fortress First appears to be winning here. Automat with a slower time. Horsey probably had some slowdowns in the Fortress or the Bastion to get an 11:36.
Yeah.
I wonder what pace Rain was on. I didn't really see, but maybe.
Rain entered the end at 8 flat in that last run. So,
Yeah, I guess the 0 is
yeah, a
about
little
right,
slower
right?
than Cube's, I believe. I think Cube entered about 20 seconds faster than Rain-X. So yeah, Rain-X died trying to do the 0 cycle. Sorry, I think he died from fall damage. I can't exactly remember how he fell. However, he did die attempting the 0 cycle in the first run, and then in the second run, he didn't get the damage required with a lot of the beds, and fortunately bailed with just 3 beds, which weren't enough to get the 1 cycle the second time around.
Yeah, after I saw those first, I think 2 bad explosions, I was like, I don't think this is happening. Definitely after the third, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't going to happen. So I don't know how many beds there were originally. So could have maybe salvaged it if you just bailed and left it on 4, but leaving the 3 is pretty tough. So I think Cube is making up roughly a minute of time on Automat, just on 0. But also Cube has to get more beds from the village, so there's a little bit of slowdown there. So I think Cube is honestly a minute even with, just on the route. I think seems to be
Remembered where
pretty fast.
Horsey's time losses come from.
Oh, right. That's where the minute of time lost. Oh, Horsey. I mean, wood lighting has worked out in the past sometimes. I don't know if this is a good wood light setup.
Yeah,
A lot of the
the obsidian.
surfaces, yeah, there's a lot of obsidian. There's not that many lava sources. A lot of the wood plank surfaces are blocked, which means they can't light on fire. So I feel like it's just not a fast setup, but oh man. Oh no. Oh, no. There we go. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think Horsey's entering just sub 3, whereas lots of the other runners are around the 2-minute mark. If I remember correctly, but which I probably don't.
I mean, honestly, killing the golem at this point to drop 4 iron, even though you don't need the extra 3 iron, you could still make the iron axe, and then you get the flint and steel, and then you don't have to deal with the gold axe, Like, gold axe can be really fast, but with this many blazes, you're probably making like 2, so... Yeah, I honestly feel like even killing the golem would be faster for Horsey at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pig, this seat is very divisive so far for the runners.
Yeah, so currently we do have all 4 runners at the Bastion, but do not be fooled that they are on similar stages of the run, because we have 2 bridges, a triple chest stables, a stables good gap, and 2 of these runners are doing Fortress first.
So let me...
So,
sorry, let me take a quick... Well, actually, I don't know. I was going to look at the seed notes to see which bastion was which, because there's a bastion in the north and a bastion west. And I don't know which one is which.
I know the bastion that's west is closest to the 2i, so we'll only have to kill 10 instead of 13 blazes. But with the blaze TNT and the guaranteed spawn cycles, it's pretty...
Okay, so Cube has 6 rods and did a pearl hang from the fort. So Cube is going to the red stronghold, maybe?
Cube definitely entered a 0i. I saw him with
Okay.
12 eyes when setting up the 0 in the last run.
Okay, so Cube is going to the east stronghold that's a 0i.
And he's doing stables.
Okay, so I think Stables is the one to the north then, if I had to guess.
That
That
would
one's
make
pretty
sense to
close.
me.
And then Rain is a negative... Negative? Or... So this is maybe a 2i for Rain? Yeah, this is a 2i. Okay, so Rain is going south. Okay, so both of the runners that are doing 4 first are going to different strongholds? Even though they're both...
Yeah. And both going to their different bastions
Cube
as
going for
well.
another 0 here. Rain maybe also. Yeah, looks like Rain is going to go for it again. Cube looks pretty good on the first 3 beds. Very low health though for Cube. Cube does get it. Oh, wow. Okay.
Not fair.
Rain starting one. Oh, much better damage for Rain on these first beds.
Nice. This is looking better.
Okay.
Yeah, this should be
Oh,
nice.
there we go.
And health onto the bottom. Okay. So I'm not sure what times they got on this run.
That is a 909 coming in from Cube, so not going to be a seed best. Rain with an 846. Very, very close.
Ooh, very
Good job
nice.
down there, yeah.
Okay. So a completely different route, but 6 seconds time difference so far. Be interesting to see if either runner is able to shave off a significant chunk of that time in future attempts. It's looking like, well, if they're really, really quick, they could maybe get 3 more completions in each. Maybe, probably, but most likely not.
It was there about 25 minutes, so yeah, they would have to shave that average down pretty hefty to get 3 more. So I think after these completions right now, this is just gonna be 2 more left, yeah, for every runner.
Yeah. I think Automat's on really good pace here. At least for a not 0 seed.
Why does Automat do the weirdest things in the end?
I mean, if there's a force purge, there's not really any reason to
Is that a jacuzzi?
do anything in particular.
Like a
I
nether?
think it must be.
Yeah. Automat's a little cold. Automat hot tub stream, yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, Horsey exiting out, and this is the 2i. Okay, also the 2i. The Rain is going to. Okay.
So it must be the 2 bridge players going to the 2i then.
No, it's this 2. No, it's a... Wait.
Because Cube's definitely doing Gap and went to the 0i. And is Horsey the one doing?
Yeah, Horsey's the one doing
Oh wait, no, Horsey's
triple
doing
stables. Yeah.
triple.
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost track several times over.
Their routes are so... They could not be more different. Automat getting a perch here. Looking for the sub 10. It's definitely going to get it there. Well done.
Yeah, so securing, well, he's taken a decent chunk off his own seed best. which should secure him that extra bonus point if his seed best remains faster than Horsey's, which I think literally just with the Woodlight it most likely is going to. But we have to see. The two runners doing Fort First Zero are almost a minute ahead.
Yeah, that's really the difference maker now. Now that I see Automat has shaved off a good chunk of time in the route, and it's just a minute behind Cube. I think that's the only difference now. I think their routes are pretty much optimized and very similar. It's just the difference between 0 and not. Horsey getting a perch at the 10:10 mark.
Oh no, Renex, no.
Oh, Horsey, no!
What? Did the bed break?
It did.
And there's no guaranteed second perch.
There isn't.
Oh no. I think it's definitely worth playing this out. Right?
Yeah, because you've got 21 minutes. Wait.
Oh, you need.
no.
Monka S.
Horsey can't get 2 more now. Like that's guaranteed with that. It would have been close, but like there's no way Horsey can hit 2 more completions after waiting for this. It'll be like 18 minutes left. So yeah, you have to wait for it. It's okay. Horsey waits for this one for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Gets the instant Woodlight, and because of the instant Woodlight, saves 10 seconds and then gets the fastest time. Calling it now.
I'll have to take your word for that one.
Second purchase guaranteed. We just don't know when. Well, yeah, I mean, it's true. I guess that's true. It does have to happen.
Well, it didn't take too long, at least for Horsey, and yeah,
It's
a
possible.
nice
I don't think so.
2 cycle from Horsey there. So this the variation in route is crazy. You got 0 cycles, you got 1 cycles, 2 cycles from Horsey there, and obviously all the different nether things, and I cannot explain how many different variations there are of this seed. It's interesting for sure.
Yeah, Rain is just like everyone else is just going to bury treasure, doing the village, digging down. Rain's just like in a desert.
Cube is now doing Bastion first. Even Cube's changing it up.
Wait, does Cube have it? What?
Cube's.
How do you get 2 sub-9s and then you're like, I'll try something else? Really? Okay. So Cube is now, I assume, doing stable still. It's got to be stable still, because at this point,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched Cube do the gap.
yeah, Automat with this funny Benix route. Oh, it's so good actually. It's so good.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's like 9-10 pigs. Oh, it's brilliant. Love that.
Doesn't matter where you have the pigs, as long as you have the pigs. And yeah, Automat definitely has the pigs here. So might be unorthodox, but that's what we like to see from these runs. I think being able to improvise with the seed and what it provides is what sets these top runners apart. And of course, Group A, Week 3, these are the top runners.
Yeah, I was thinking Fort First was probably optimal into stables, which is the route that Cube chose. But yeah, it's possible stables into the fort, back to the stables blind, into a 0 cycle. That might be the fastest route on this seed. Like that might be optimal. That's what we'll see Cube try here.
It will definitely be interesting to see what time Cube gets relative to his own previous times. Of course, going for the 0 again, as you'd expect. He's gone to a different stronghold. I think he's gone to a different stronghold. How has he managed to change this up without
Is that how many eyes is that one? We've seen the 2 eye
two
and the
eye?
0 eye. Oh, he's at the 2 eye now.
He's just
What?
casually gone to a different. What? It's fast. Is it faster as well? It's similar
Yeah,
time, I think.
this
It's
is a
very
stronghold
similar
he's
time.
never exited into. Oh god, I transitioned on accident. Sorry, my bad. 0 cycle time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did he take time to scout this and just was like, "Hey, I've got 2 completions. I've got time for 2 more. I'm gonna try this different route, see if it's faster."
Oh yeah, very low on health. Had to eat in between beds there. Actually makes it
Ooh,
though.
this isn't. Is no more beds? This is close.
Yeah.
One more
Yeah.
bed should have it. Okay, we can all take a deep breath and see what time this completely different route for no um, reason, at least that I can explain. Is that another sub 9?
Yeah, that's an 847. It didn't look like changing it up.
Isn't the same as it, the exact same to the second, the same as this completely different route last run.
Cube gonna go into scouting. Only has 16 minutes left. Yeah, it's just not gonna make
Nice.
that 2 completion. So wants to get one good one here at the end.
Yeah, fair enough. I like that. Instead of having dead time at the end, making sure you can optimize and maximize your chances of getting the best time.
I predict that Cube can get it faster than an 840 on this new route though, because whenever you do something for the first time, usually there's things you learn and stuff you can change. So I feel like if anything, now Cube can do this new route and even beat that 840. But we will see. There's a lot going on. Automat is
Oh,
exiting
Radix has a lot
here.
of pigs. So
Yeah.
many pigs were blocking each other from going into the hole there. Wow. This is a wild seed.
Okay. Automat at the two
Is that a
eye.
7 flat enter? Damn.
Yeah, Automat's going to the two eye from
Imagine
the
that with a
field.
0. Has Automate got the fastest route then, except just not using a 0?
It wouldn't surprise
I'm not
me.
sure if
Automat
it's.
did end up having a drastically faster route on the 2 seeds last week, I believe. So
Yeah, but of course, not having to get the extra beds from the village and not having to set up just before entering the end is going to shave off some seconds, but I think he's entering the end at least 40 seconds faster than Cube. So it's interesting. I have no other words for this. But we have got a smiley face. Glad to see Automat's enjoying himself. Oh, oh,
oh.
oh, oh.
Rain also entering here at around
Oh, okay.
7:30, but is prepping the 0. Okay, I think we're gonna see a Rain X 0 at the same time, roughly as an Automat 1 cycle. So we'll see here, and the times are gonna be. Yeah, Rain's time is just gonna be better. Rain is just 750, I think here. Yep, the exact same time. A 0 to 1 cycle. 1 cycle is gonna finish much faster though. They don't have to wait for the stupid dragon death animation. So Automat will get a 4+1 there. Ranex on the last bed. Oh, barely gets
Nice.
that one. Barely gets that one. Okay, Ranex with an 833.
Wow. So now it's
Oh, wow.
so now it's going to be interesting to see if the extra time that Cube spent scouting before this run is going to make enough of a difference to catch up to Rainex here.
Who would have
Okay, so I
thought?
think it's Stables first. It has to be, right?
Yeah, this does look
Stables
like a
first.
stables first for Cube. Skipping the fortress, going there later, aggroing a pigland, going a good gap. Automat does seem to just clearly have the faster route with a 907 with no zero cycle. Could be low eights easily with a zero. I mean, sure, you have to get a couple extra beds, but that's not that much of a time loss when you're looking at 30 seconds being the best seed. So, yeah, Automat getting a wood sword, killing the golem, making an iron axe, and then going to the buried treasure after getting wood. What a strange, cool route that Automat's made here.
What time's Horsey on here? Because this is going to be Horsey's last run, I believe. Unless something has changed since the end of the previous run.
Yeah, Horsey is at actually 8:30.
It's pretty respectable, I think. I'm not sure if the woodlight was a bit faster than it has been.
Yeah, maybe with the good wood
This
light.
one.
I mean, Horsey could do. It's going to be really close to 10 minutes remaining. It's going to be about 9:30 remaining or something. So Horsey's really going to have to make a miracle happen and just shave off 30 seconds somehow in this next route.
Yeah, so Automa is doing the Benex route on the Bridge Bastion. So, yeah. I think Rain's starting AA. Or is this just... What is this?
There was a
Rain X.
ruin portal and an outpost pretty close by, but I don't think
Rain X
Raynax
has
has
time to
any.
do another run.
Does he? Well, oh, was he getting this the whole time and we just never saw?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past me. I've been so confused for the entirety of this. I think, yeah, he's always been entering at this lava pool. I'm gonna say he has been getting that every run. I just haven't been catching it.
Cube is doing a Blaze TNT at 5 minutes at the spawner post Bastion. I really think Cube has a potential to just really destroy the seed on this run.
Yes, of course, the post Blaze or post second right, I'm gonna start again. The time after finishing the Blaze fight is so much faster in SRG than in RSG. So it's hard to really tell where we're up to based off what we're usually used to in an RSG run. That didn't make sense. I'm sorry.
This seed is confused us all. We're gonna need a hot minute break after the seed. But I did see a completed run from Horsey come in there at 10:09, and Horsey had about 9.5 minutes remaining to complete this last seed. So Horsey has hope, a hope and a dream. It's not super likely, but if Horsey gets a fast woodlight and shaves off a few seconds here and there, it's just barely possible. The hope is real for Horsey.
Okay. So.
Yeah, Cube. It's 6:45 on the timer right now. Oh my god.
That's gotta be good, right?
Yeah, I don't, because there's only 8 minutes remaining. Even if Cube hits a sub 8, I still don't think there's any way Cube gets another completion. But this could take seed best back from Rain.
And of course, Raynex having some difficulties at the start of this in his first couple of attempts. So Cube is an entire completion ahead already, plus being further through on this current attempt.
Okay, Enderman. The Cube look at an Enderman. Cube's bed damage looks pretty good to me right now.
Solid enough. I think he's got Oh, he's
That'll do
got two more
it.
beds. He's
Okay, that'll do
got
it.
it
Is
covered.
there an Enderman mad aim though? That's the question.
Wait, is that
There
720 or
is.
7?
There
Okay, it
is.
was 740.
Run, run.
Wait, is he just gonna run away and then just hop in right at the end? He's gonna run round in circles.
Stupid. Oh,
No, no,
oh.
please. Oh, my head.
That's
But that was fast.
that was
I
a
didn't see the time.
750. 750. That is a sub 8.
That's. Oh no! He's still fighting the Enderman.
Yeah, with only 7 minutes left, even if Cube hits another sub 8, still not gonna. It's gonna need a miracle. So, wow! Congrats to Cube on that last run. That was really well executed. The stables in the fortress ends up being the best route as of now, with the 0, of course. Horsey got a quick woodlight. Oh my god. Everyone in chat right now, Horsey needs your energy. Everyone, focus. Horsey needs your energy to get this sub 930. It's gonna take a lot.
Yeah, it was. I like to see that Cube did take the time, evaluated how much time they had left, and realized it would be a better use of time to scout and find a route that took, what was it, 50 seconds off his seed burst, which is just insane.
Yeah.
He got that. So, yeah,
Well,
GG to him. We'll see what the other runners are able to pull off on what's safe to say is their final run of this seed.
Automat entering. What does that say? Oh, 7. Okay. Automat entering in 7 minutes. Roughly when Cube was entering. So Cube and Automat having pretty similar routes in terms of speed. So is Rain-X. Rain-X is a little bit slower on this one though. Had the actual seed best until just a moment ago with Cube. So Rain is going to be leaving it around, I want to say 8-ish minutes maybe entering end, which is just not going to be a seed best.
Of course, the extra completion will be useful on this first seed. I don't want to look at Automat's screen. I'm already confused enough.
Automat summons Hero Brian to defeat his opponents every seed, and I'm sad that we didn't think about this and put this in the rules because it does seem a little unfair.
Yeah. Exploiting the dark arts.
Yeah.
Seems, at the very least, it's bad sportsmanship.
Yeah, Rain is going for a 1 cycle, is not going to get seed best, and just needs a completion in 5 minutes. So I absolutely agree with the 1 cycle here. Absolutely no need to go for 0. Literally pointless, so good decision. Horsey here, about 5.5 minutes, needs to finish the game in about 4 minutes from now. Gets pretty good looking blaze spawns.
It's potentially doable. We'll have to wait and see because it is, as we thought, it is going to be tight.
All right, Automat playing very, very well, having a good route, clean, consistent like we've seen Automat before. I mean, every runner taking a death, so everyone kind of had that slowdown, but Automat did well. Just no 0 on this one. Probably not comfortable with the 1-8 setup. It is a weird one to do, so I understand. But is going to take 5 points from this one. So we'll see if... I mean, Rain-X is probably going to have 5 as well, right?
Yeah, so second fastest time, but losing a completion relative to Automat around the start. But yeah, we have another, what's that, about just sub 10 from Rain-X. Nice and safe.
Yep, that's going to be...
Horsey is on his way. Go,
Horsey,
Horsey, go.
Go, Horsey, go, 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 go! Oh, low health, playing is super fast, played a lot of strays in the fortress. Oh my god. This has to be a miracle from Horsey. I mean, Horsey has shaved off about 30 seconds like every single run, so it's doable. Oh, get the right chords. Okay, okay, okay. Has to nail this. Has a lot of obsidian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Go, 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 go.
See? Cool. That's fire charges, of course, not having the flint and steel from the different overworld routes.
720. Just needs to get in.
Go,
This will
go,
start
go,
the
go,
timer.
go.
Go, 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 go. Okay, now you can
Okay,
now you
2
can play it
minutes.
safe.
I believe T-Mag said at the
Okay.
start, it's about 2 minutes with the purge
Wait.
plus the extra time.
What?
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 Aussie? What?
Was it not
Oh
gonna?
no.
Was it not gonna?
Automat obviously was one of the runners going for the one cycles, so
Oh.
he's familiar with the timing.
130
And
perch. I mean,
yeah,
I guess it wouldn't have made it, but still, like for the fans, you gotta try. Yeah, you
it
could have
was
also
so.
broken a crystal. It would have gone to vanilla RNG. Could have had a shot. I mean, yeah, chat, you're being logical and reasonable, but come on, for the fans, you gotta keep. You gotta at least, get a completion 10 seconds after the buzzer for the fans. You never know. Well, that's unfortunate. All right. That was so close for Horsey, man. Unfortunate. So, Horsey will walk away with 3 for that one. Cube with 7, Rain and Automat with 5. If Cube keeps performing this well, Cube could be the one runner to get first place in all 3 weeks. Okay, that was a crazy one. I think I'll tell the runners probably after the match. It was hilarious that they all chose 4 different completely routes. The only 4 available nether routes, and they all chose a different one. Because that was pretty hilarious. So we are going to go on a quick break. The next seed will start in 10 minutes. So we'll be back in about 7 or 8 minutes or so after this break to hang out with you guys before the next seed. So we'll see you in a bit. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the second seed of this match. We are here after pretty crazy set of routes on that first seed. Quite a few deaths, some zero attempts, everything you could want from a seed, you know. How are you doing, Mepsy? You hanging in there?
I think I've just about recovered. Took time, did a bit of meditation, controlled breathing, just make
Mhm.
sure
Mhm.
I'm ready to see a seed. Hopefully, for the fans, I want it to be exciting, of course, but for my blood pressure, I think I could do with it being a little tamer than the past seed.
Well, if you wanted less options and less fast, I have bad news for you. This one will be, I don't know. This is interesting. We have maybe 10 to 20 different like seed types in ESI, right? We've got your standard ones, we've got ocean, we've got village, you get sometimes you get like a mesa spawn or you get a mansion or something. This is one of the rarest ones we have. So if anyone in chat wants to try and guess this seed type before we get into it, but it's we only have a couple of these seed types, and you know these runners they've done a lot. They've worked really hard. They've been in their portal practice maps and their zero cycle practice maps. You know they deserve a fast, fun one. So I'm hoping this one will be enjoyable for them. But you never know. Sometimes the seeds get really fast and they get really stressful and complicated. So I'm hoping they enjoy this one. It's not a 12-eye. No, no, no. Not a 12-eye on this one. Nope. Surely there are no 12-eye seeds in ESI. There's never been one so far. Why would there be a 12-eye seed?
You're saying that
Huh? What do you mean? You expect
makes.
me to just find a 12-eye seed? That's impossible.
Oh no, please. Surely not. This not. Okay.
Um,
Um,
yeah,
it
let's
can't
get
be.
to that. No, no, no.
Where's the content?
Cube taking that one pretty handily. I think if Cube continues playing like he has every single seed in all VSI, Cube is just going to take first place in this one, be first seed in the bracket, and have a much easier time. First seed is going to go up against 16th seed to start, so you definitely want to be higher seeded. Makes a big deal. Of course, he's got a lot of ground to make up here, and Ray and Automat obviously tied. Could go either way for any of those as we start. Let's see. Let's see the runners look around before we go into the seed notes. Not much. Lava pool. Okay. Outpost. Yeah.
It's an outpost room policy. It's looting three. Of course, it's looting
Looting
three. Why would it
three.
not
Of
be losing
course, it's
three?
looting three, but it's not just looting three, Mepsy. Of course, it's not just looting three. What's better than three levels of looting? That's right. Three bastions. Hey, there you go. Why not just take your
Uh.
pick? Whatever bastion you want. It's a free for all in the Nether.
Oh, and
Um,
also you get 0 pearls for
yeah,
one.
don't worry about that. That's not a big deal. Who cares about the trade? There's a looting three with three bastions. Wow, let's focus on that. Um, the Nether spawn has both a double triple stables, a housing, and an upper treasure, all close and all pretty solid routes. So take your pick on whatever you want to play. Three pretty dang fast bastion routes. Treasure probably going to be the slower one, but yeah, got a close fortress. It says 9 and 12 blazes for 5 and 6 rods, but with looting 3, not only do the runners not know how many blazes they have to kill, I don't even know how many blazes they have to kill. So I hope it's not that many. Um, I
The
probably checked it, but I forgot. So, you know, we'll see.
it's likely going to be about 2 or 3 blazes to get enough. I think you can also probably go to the 2-eye, which will only need 5 rods. But
Mhm.
it's because it's in the Sultan Valley, the fortress. It'd be interesting to see if the runners are able to get everything really quickly or just off of strays.
Yeah, yeah, you might just do 5 RD, hit a couple strays, and that's it. You might not even need a spawner at all. The looting drops are controlled. But it was initially very tricky for me to figure it out. So um, it's tough for me to like control the exact amount of blazes it takes with looting. I actually don't really have control over that. It's more of a guess and check. So I forget exactly how many it takes, but I would assume with looting 3, it would be very unlikely they'd have to kill more than like 4 blazes. Surely it's not bad. Yeah. Be funny if looting did like nothing and they just go without the looting sword and it was the same. But yeah, all the runners checking out. The nether is pretty. It's fairly open. I mean, you get a little bit of buried. One of those is more buried than the other. But the fortress is right out there in the open in the lava lake. You can see here on cube screen, that's the treasure, and the nether spawn starts right up next to that treasure. So you also might think treasure is probably the slowest of housing and double triple. I mean, double triple stables, but it is pretty close. So I actually think all 3 of these bastions are fairly equal.
Yeah. This seed, obviously, with looting 3 and the close nether structures, it's going to be a fast one. But but also it's a very complicated seed, so it's going to be interesting. Being a fast seed, the runners are going to want to spend less time scouting because obviously with a fast seed, it's more likely that spending less time scouting will lead to more completions. But obviously that bonus time is super. Those bonus points for the fastest time is super important. So it'll be interesting to see if some runners think that it's worth just jumping straight into running pretty soon, or if all the runners are going to try and find the optimal route before starting.
Yeah, there are honestly a lot of different bastion chests to check out. Ham is saying the double triple has 3 extra gold blocks. That is pretty nice. That's pretty juicy. Maybe you just stay on a single triple or something and try to make that route work. Except you do need more than 8 gold blocks to get your pearls. 10 gold blocks you get 24. So we don't know between 8 blocks and 10 gold blocks where the pearl trade's coming. It could be that 9 gold blocks is just it, and that's all you need. Stables also has a possible food chest. I didn't check those. And yeah, the treasure does have some basalt in it. It's still workable, but it is a little basalt corrupted. I think the main difficulty and slowdown in the seed is just going to be that overworld. Like, there's an obvious lava pool, an obvious room portal. I don't know if there's like much else to help them though. Like, you might have to take a significant slowdown to get iron and food. It just might be a very slow start to this seed, and you might not know how much food you're going to need until you really do the run a first time.
You can't forget the pillager outpost. Very important.
Yeah, forget what. So the mod that Logwet has made for us does remove hostile mob spawns from desert temples, jungle temples, and outposts, which is kind of nifty. So you don't have to worry about the pillagers at the very least. So that's really
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because that lava pool is quite close
Yeah.
to a pillager outpost. So if you're trying to make a portal whilst a bunch of
Yeah.
pillagers are shooting at you, that is going to be horrendous.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. I didn't actually know that when I picked these seeds because the seeds were found a lot longer before the mod, so I didn't know that, and I was planning on doing some weird, wacky thing to try to deal with the pillagers. But yeah, Log made it so that they don't spawn there, which I think is good. I mean, it's kind of funny from a viewer perspective, but when you get shot into lava by a pillager after 4 minutes of overworld, it is pretty annoying for the runners. So, Cube's game broke, huh? What? Okay. What time is that? Around 6 minutes, maybe?
I think it's a little bit earlier. Chat will know. Chat always know.
Yeah, we can go back in the bot and give Cube more time. There is always 10 minutes of overtime that the mod still keeps track of the runs and allows them to be sent. So we can always give Cube overtime if there's a game crash. Hopefully it is not a permanent thing and Cube cannot play the seed entirely. That would suck. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you may have just had a exiting into a different dimension like problem or something. So that was roughly 1 minute, I think. So if Cube does finish a run with a minute afterwards, we'll have to go back and see if it counts. So we can do that one. We'll accommodate random game crashes. Oh, Horsey's going. Okay, here we go.
So going for a sort of structureless start here, which I think is reasonable. I can't quite remember how many iron nuggets were in the ruined portal chest, but I thought it was a lot. So I'm not sure quite how many, how much iron horse he will be getting here.
Cube crashed again. Oh god. Yeah, I don't exactly remember. I don't think the chest was super helpful. That's a big iron vein there for Horsey. That should be plenty.
Yeah.
Cube is having to route some more, yeah. It's very weird. Rain is booting up the seed and looks to be going. Front right is that ruin portal. So I wonder what kind of route they're gonna take. Oh, you know, I always forget this for food. There's like a handful of things I always forget that are super helpful in Minecraft speedruns, but looting gives you extra food. So if you can find like a group of 2 pigs, flint and steel, kill them with the looting sword, that's like food for the whole run.
Yeah, that could get you about 8 cooked pork chops or so, and that is more than enough. More than enough to sustain you for a scouted seed.
Oh, there's a lot of iron. Oh yeah, that's right. It's 20. It's 26 nuggets. That is so messed up. 26 nuggets. Oh, I didn't see that.
That's so disrespectful.
That's the worst, dude. I'd almost rather have 0 iron nuggets than 26. Oh man. You know what? I will tell you this, chat. You know what? Okay, chat. You can't tell anyone this, okay? You got to keep this a secret. You got to promise not to tell any of the runners this, all right? I've looked at a few seeds that have 26 iron nuggets, and I've actually thought about smelting a random piece of iron thing to get the last nugget. And I think it might be an actual play on one of the seeds. No, there's no way anyone's gonna think that. Like even if you guys just like tell all the runners this, you're like, oh, look out for the smelting an iron nugget on the 26 iron nugget seed. No one's gonna do it. But like, dude, imagine you have 26 iron nuggets and then you get like iron horse armor and like a furnace, and you just smelt it and you get the dude. Wouldn't that be sick? That'd be so sick. No one's ever gonna do that, but oh,
You're an
did you see that?
see, I was.
Automat's routes are the coolest thing ever, bro. I wish we had an instant replay. Automat
What?
went up to the outpost. No one else is doing outpost first. He goes up to the outpost, jumps off an MLG's on a horse.
Okay.
Dude, how does Automat come up with these dank routes? They're so cool. The horse MLG. Oh my god. Oh, Automat. He's just built different. That's all it is. Ah. Yeah, should we just give Automat a point and not tell anyone? I hope the runners don't notice. Just give him a little bonus point.
I can't make that call. That's above my pay grade.
All right, Horsey has done the fastest scouting, is in the Bastion. Horsey going for double, triple stables. Does seem to be off the bat the most promising Bastion here.
Has to be some gold in the chest though, right? Because otherwise, only 8 gold blocks isn't going to get you any pearls.
Yeah. Rainix is opting for the housing, so we already see a difference there. Housing gonna be, I think, faster. Definitely gets your 9 gold blocks there. Oh, Rain doesn't have an iron pick. Oh, okay. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, so we don't know between 8 and 10 gold blocks where the pearls happen, so maybe 9 is fine for housing. Maybe you have to get a bit more gold, and then I'll get you your pearls. So Rain's probably gonna be fine on that. It's lava housing? No, it's not. Is it?
I think it's just wet outside. It's not like
Oh,
dry
like
housing.
lava floor. Yeah, lava floor housing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay, Cube does the entire route and then goes up to the outpost, and just boats off like a normie. Wow. Not even horse MLG clutching Cube?
Resident
Hmm.
sleeper.
Resident Sleeper Cube. Yeah, so Cube does the whole overworld and then goes up to the outpost and then jumps off. So it already has a boat and the horses have already moved. So it's just Automat can get a better, less RNG on the horse because Automat just does that right off the bat. Automat also going for housing. Okay, Horsey does have 16 pearls now. Oh, there's 26. Horsey's got the 26.
Nice. I didn't see during the scouting, but is this seed zero cyclable?
It is. It is actually zero cyclable, you know. Antoine has picked these seeds and tries to be for the most part just random. We try to just like pick them in order and stuff, but for the higher up groups, for the groups that can zero cycle, Antoine likes picking zero cycle seeds, so I think that's why. I think that's why both these seeds are zero cyclable. I don't think it's a
makes sense.
1/8. Yeah, I think it's a normal one. Horsey was actually growing food. I saw you guys in chat saying Horsey was growing wheat and farming in the nether, which is pretty dank, but I didn't actually see it. I'll have to watch more. So did Horsey get dirt and make a hoe? Like, oh yeah, there's a hoe. There's a stone hoe right there.
Did he get bones from a wither skeleton or something?
Oh, probably Bastion chest. Bastion chests actually have a surprising amount of bone blocks.
Oh, I forgot about the bone blocks. I always forget that
Yeah.
bone blocks can be crafted into bone meal. That's just something that I never use in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really used them, although I have the idea in mind. It's so rare to need it, so.
Yeah. We have rain also making it to the fortress. I think fairly significantly faster than Horsey, I want to say.
Wait,
But oh, this is a looting 3 seed. I forgot this was a looting 3
wait, I
seed.
think Horsey forgot too.
Wait,
Horsey
Horsey
threw the
doesn't have the
sword!
sword.
He thought the
No.
sword was from a Bastion chest. No! Oh, that's okay. Horsey's gonna take a time loss here, but still get a completion. That's
Killing
unfortunate. That's
blazes
unlucky, dude.
like a normal person copium.
Maybe he just didn't pick it up, but it's possible he just threw it out in the Bastion too. That does happen as
That's
well.
rough. Well, playing it out for the first completion, I like. Obviously, we're going to see a much improved time from Horsey when he picks up that looting sword and actually remembers to bring it all the way to the fortress. Crazy, I know.
So Cube. Yeah, I totally know what happened to Cube chat, but I just want this is a test chat. For you to see if you guys were paying attention to why Cube is now starting the seed over again. Because I saw the tragedy that happened in the Nether. He died looting the Bastion. Okay.
I love the
wow.
uncertainty. But yeah, Automat has lower RD, but it isn't getting strays. But it's pearl hanging, so that's why that's the lower RD. Okay, so we have 3 runners, all in between leaving the fortress, and yeah, heading back to the portal. Okay, so they're at the 2i. And it seems you get 6 blaze rods with looting. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Rain leaving around 8 minutes in the Nether. Automat also leaving around 8 minutes, so both a pretty similar pace. Horsey doing some parkour. Should be getting close to the exit as well, but no looting is definitely going to make this a slower run. Okay, I see the
Yeah.
end. It's a little overhang.
Oh, cute. Cube's interfering with Horsey's run here. Not cool.
See. Okay, so again, is Cube doing the stables? Yeah. So we have 2 runners doing stables and 2 runners doing housing. Classic. Okay, Cube does hit the stronghold on this one as well. What is the perch time on this one? Let me take a quick peek over. 117. Okay, so a bit faster than last time. That's not bad. Zero cycle not going to be as advantageous as the previous seed. Still faster, but not as big of a deal.
Yeah, you do get 116 string from your 10 gold blocks, which it says to be used to get all your pearls. So a zero cycle should be an option, I believe. And there's plenty of opportunity to get wood in the overworld. So it'll be interesting to see if people decide to do that. Do zero cycles in the future, but we have our first completion from Rainex at 10:26. And it seems like Automat is about to beat that.
Yep, I'm not even going to put up the +3 bonus points for Rain because I think that's going to be a bit faster. Rain definitely couldn't get us up 10 on this next one. Definitely a couple areas of improvement. I'm out with a 939 coming out. It's because of the horse energy.
It really is.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Horsey purling into the center, has plenty of beds here. Decent damage on the first 2. Be a nice 5 bed there. Horsey will finish this one out, gets a completion point. Should hopefully remember the looting on the next run through and get a much faster time. So.
Wait a second. Okay, so Rainex is taking the fire charge from the Ruin Portal, and because of that, isn't having a flint and steel, so he's just going to opt for raw beef to sustain him for this run, which is an interesting decision. I'm not sure.
Oh, Automat doesn't have a horse this time. Automat having to take the damage now with no horse. That's funny.
Losing to horse RNG.
Damn, unlucky.
Only an ESI. Good blazes for Cube though, good strays. I think all the other runners we saw at the blaze spawner, whereas Cube doesn't need to. I think it is okay, so it is gonna be 3 blazes needed to be killed to get all your rods. And I always forget that Cube's upside down. And it just confuses me every time. The first time I saw it, I thought he had invisibility or something, and that's why I could just see the boots. But no, it's just because the boots are on top. You know, just standard.
Oh, here we go again. Doi Pingu. It's just like ESI1 all over again. I can't believe you guys didn't standardize the Dragon Perch, the end fight. Oh, we just have to wait every time. There's no other strategies we can use in the end. Doi Pingu, have you thought about manipulating your own horse RNG, huh? How much have you researched into forcing horses to be in the right position with render distance manipulation, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone all the time, always complaining. Oh, standardize this RNG instead of me having to use my brain. Sorry for that rant. They got a little out of hand.
That's okay. I thought I wouldn't get involved. I didn't want to get caught in the crossfire there. But
maybe you could do something else, Doi Pingu. I don't know. I was thinking about leading horses somewhere with wheat, but I think that was introduced in like 117 or 118, right? I think they finally decided to do that.
Cube is doing 0. Doing 0?
Should have a
He's
lot of
doing has to
beds
be doing
though.
0. I think he said I saw 5 beds and anchor, which is enough, I think, but not too comfortable. Right?
Yeah, I mean, 5-bed 2 anchor should be doable. Someone like you has practiced this a lot. There's an overhang, so it's going to be a little tough. So maybe the first bed is going to be a little tough on timing.
Cube's just cracked. Just a really nice pearl to swerve the terrain there.
Yeah,
And it seems fast. As someone that doesn't know how to zero cycle, yep, seems to be set up pretty nicely for this one.
This is a small tower. I don't know if it's 100% guaranteed with the mod that it sticks around. It does this time. But based on where you're blowing up these beds, it may not happen. Oh, automatic takes a death I see there in the bottom. Ooh!
Yes. Nice
Nice.
0 though from Cube.
His feet up in the air in the boat. All right, nice. Cube has a little mishap at the start, but gets a 929.
9:20. Okay, I thought it was. I thought it was 10 seconds. I thought it was 9:39. I was going to get very close to the automat there, but no, just my inability to read coming into play again. Okay.
So both Cube and Automat taking a death, and now they're basically starting at the same point in time yet again. So both very, very close. But Rain, meanwhile, has not taken any deaths, has not made any mistakes, and is leaving at 5-ish minutes from the fortress.
Pretty dank. Like you said, pretty.
Oh, not leaving from the fortress. Sorry, that's getting up to the fortress. Still has to kill those 3 blazes.
Oh, very nice Polo. Getting
lucky.
on top. It's going to save him a couple of extra seconds there instead of having to pillar up, which is always nice. And he is just going to decide to go for the blaze spawner, not getting any strays there, unfortunately.
How does
The guest actually helping him out there.
How does Horsey not have looting? There's actually no way.
Again?
There's actually no way.
No.
What? The ruined portal is the only structure. It's
surely he knows that there's looting.
Outpost and a lava pool. Like, the farming is cool. All how is it? But like, if Horsey doesn't know about the looting, he gets 4th place. You know, it's not too big of a deal. I mean, he was already a lot further behind from the first seed. It does kind of suck if he's playing this whole seed completely without looting. Our rules, we have rules for chat help. Chat can help the streamer as long as they're just watching, you know, that streamer. You can't take routes from any other runners. You can't take routes or ideas from the mainstream. So if Horsey hasn't opened the ruined portal chest once on his stream, then you can't tell him. But if people are in his chat and he's seen that ruined portal, then you could just tell him. That is, chat aid is okay if you're just looking at his stream. But if he is completely unaware there's even a ruined portal, I would be shocked. But he just doesn't get looting then. I mean, yeah, I mean that's how scouting round goes. Yeah, okay. That surprises me that he hasn't seen.
Raynex with a 7:30-ish end enter, I believe, with the 117?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 117 purge. That's going to put him right in the mix of the sort of 9:30 mark. Get him close to the other 2 runners who are leading the charge.
Yeah, I think Rain could probably... I wonder if Rain has a chance at beating Cube here. If Rain gets the fastest time, he's already one completion ahead.
Reset?
Oh, what happened to Automat?
I, I've, keeping track of everything is a difficult job.
And
Burned in
lava?
lava? Yikes. Is not ideal for sure.
Oh, it's 8 plus 3 for the cube. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry. I didn't realize. Okay. Okay, yeah, so... Right, okay, so yeah, Rain is about to be at 8. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, Rain going in for the 1 cycle. Not great damage from the first 2. Oh, barely gets a 5 bed, but
That's
I mean,
first place.
yeah, it's gonna do it.
Nice. That spices things up a little.
Okay, 922. That's beating Cube, even though Cube did the 0. Very well done from Rain, taking the lead. Automat with 2, maybe even 3 deaths so far is looking is struggling on the siege. So I don't know. Automat is falling further and further behind. May be taking 3rd, and Rain is closing the gap. It's now even. Cube is already halfway through a run, but Cube and Rain are actually just tied now.
Okay. So I think it was Cube with the fastest time on seed 1. Um, I think Rain wasn't. Oh, Rain got the 8:33, I think, and it was Cube 7:50 after Cube took the extra time to scout on the first seed. So just a quick reminder for anyone that's forgotten. If they do end seed 2 on the same score, the tiebreak is their combined fastest time across the 2 seeds. So, which if the seed was to end now, Cube will be taking that as he's only 7 seconds behind on this seed and was a significant amount faster on the first seed.
Yeah, it might come down to tiebreakers here. It's pretty close. Wait, Doi Pingu was it? Is your 115 PV on their website? That's funny. Doi Pingu actually may be going up against one of these runners, round 1. I'm gonna be honest with you. Doi Pingu is one of the runners that's made it through the bracket, is in the top 16, but is fairly lowly seeded, and may end up going against the 1st or 2nd seed. It's very possible the way it works out. So we are going to have the last match done next Saturday. So 1 week from now on Antoine's stream, the very last match of the group stage will be played. We will have all of the points and the rankings updated and see people into the bracket, unless you guys know right after that. So
Is this a 7-ish minute end enter from Cube? Excuse me? With 0?
okay, well, that's a lot more beds this time. Yeah, keep getting a lot more wood this time for the beds.
What? Okay, Cube.
Was that 709, 708 and enter? Potential 0? I think it might be possible for the dragon to fly away on this one, so it's not a guarantee. Also, a little mistake on the blocks there.
Oh, he's low. He's got a golden carrot, which should be able to regen him pretty quickly.
Yeah, it takes a point of fall damage there. Oh no
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, so having to eat in the 0 just cost him there. He thought he could get that carrot in just before blowing up that second bed, but it wasn't to be. RIP Cube.
Rainex with the potential lead. Rainex, oh my god, if Cube gets first place in this, Cube is undoubtedly... Oh, Horsey gets a finish. Oops. I'm saying, I hold that thought. Horsey gets a completion. It is only a 12-15 because there's no looting. That's okay. All right, of course he gets a completion. If Cube gets first place, there is no doubt, based on the rating system, Cube gets first place in every week and will be first seeded in the bracket. But if Rain wins here, it's going to be a lot more complicated. I'm actually not incredibly sure who first seed would be, because Rain has also gotten first place every single week. So I think if Rain wins this, Rain gets first seed in the whole tournament, in the whole bracket. Right? Because I think Rain's gotten first every week.
I think getting first every week would give you the first seed.
Yeah. Less points overall in week 2. So if we. It depends exactly how you fine tune the rankings. But if we're just looking at pure placement and not at points, then Rain has gotten first place. So Rain would get first seed. No, he hasn't? Yeah, Rain played N Emerald, Doi Pingu, Queen Cac week 1 and got first. And then Rain played Ninja Brain, Doug the Pig, and Quam week 2 and got first. Yeah, so honestly, if it's Automatic's taking a few deaths, if it is just down to Rain and Cube in this final seed here, then whoever wins is going to be first seed in bracket, which is going to be a big deal. Automat takes another death in lava. What is happening with Automat, dude? Automat looks so strong on first seed. Had such a good round on this first one. I think it's died 4 times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Automat got a really early completion on this seed as well with the successful horse MLG. I'm pretty sure it was that run. But since then, yeah, as you said, he has definitely been struggling with it, which is unfortunate. But yeah.
All right, well, Rain at the fortress at about 6 minutes. Just needs a few blaze kills. Oh, the withers are going to be annoying here.
So many wither skeletons. Is that an army of wither skeletons on top as well? So if he hops up, then there's just gonna be more. Okay, luckily there's no more blazes, so he doesn't need to confront any of those wither skeletons. Oh, well, he does need them just from over here. Okay. Don't think Horsey has looting again.
Yeah. RC does not have looting, which is more impressive that no one in his chat has cheated and told him. That's honestly the most respectable thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't find any structures. Oh my god.
Not even the outpost, he just didn't see it existed.
Surely he knows the outpost is there. It's like massive. He knows, he's got to know the outpost is there.
Surely. There's a seed map info page.
I'm a proud horsey chatter. There you go, Q. Rain is at about 7 minutes, also setting up for the 0, pretty similar to where Q was. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7 beds. Okay. Rain entering. I can't see the timer. 7:30. Going for the 0. Beats between the second and third pearl. Very nice. Rainax going for the 0 for a potential first seed in the bracket. One of the most important points of the tournament. Chad is talking about 115 cat farming in AA for no reason. First 3 beds look like great damage. Ooh, 4th bed is good. Is that 5? That might have been 6 beds, but either way, great 0 cycle.
Beautiful.
Wow, Rainax taking this one and the lead. Rainax taking the lead.
Wow. This is dank.
832 coming in from Rainax. Wow. That's actually crazy. I had not considered the possibility after the group with Crooks, Cube, and Feinberg for Rainex to be first seed in the bracket. But it's a very real possibility. I mean, you can't base it off of points. You got to place it off of placements. And there's some very, very fast seeds in that group. So I don't think Rainex is going to have quite as many points. But this could be a first place finish from Rain in every single week.
Wait, did Horsey hit a gas with his pearl? I did Horsey hit a gas with his pearl?
Oh, how did he deflect that? What? What is that angle? Oh. Oh. Wait. What?
What? Oh no.
What?
This.
Wait, didn't he throw Pearl and land it? How did he blow up? I thought he pearled. Did the gas shot? What? We need an instant replay for that. It said he took pearl damage, I thought, and then it said he blew up. Yeah, someone clip it. Oh, he just got shot twice? I thought I saw him take damage from like a pearl or something, but I don't know. That was bizarre. Okay. Poor Horsey. Should we break the rules and tell Horsey there's a looting sword? No, we can't. We can't. The rules are the rules.
About the integrity.
The rules are the rules. Horsey doesn't get to play with looting. We'll tell him like a minute before it ends, you know? Someone could hint in his chat, hey, maybe you should look for structures, you know?
Exactly, as long as it's not.
Hamma, you could go into his chat and be like, hey, this is weird. It seems like the seed should have some structures in the overworld. Oh, he already did that. Well, there's not much more you could do. That gas is funny. All right, Cube exiting out another here at about the 7-ish minute mark. I think Rain entered at 7:30-ish with the 0.
This could be close, and Rain got a very clean 0 cycle with 5 or 6 beds. So Cube's got plenty of beds, and he's going to be entering at 7:30 flat, pretty much. And we'll see. He's going to eat the carrot early, which is good. Doesn't want to make the same mistake again.
Dude, if Cube does this, it's going to come down to seconds. It's going to be right next to 8:32.
Yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be close. This is for the... We can't stress this enough. This is for the top seed going into the bracket stage of the tournament. Reasonable first bed. Solid damage. Yeah.
Oh, is that going to be a 5 bed? Almost. 5 plus 2. Oh, well, Rainix dies in the Bastion. Automat is exiting out. What's the time on Cube screen? 8:19, 8:20, 8:21. I think it's going to be a seed best.
Takes off
8:29, 8:30, 8:31.
Oh my.
God, dude, what? Bro, the fight for first seed is down to the second.
Okay, so now Cube has 12 points to Rainex's 10. So Rainex really has to, especially after taking that death, he's definitely going to have to get the fastest time on this seed if he wants to secure first place in this group.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for Rain now, Rain needs the fastest time to tie it again, but lost by a significant margin in the last seed. Cube had a 750, Rain had an 833. So that's 43 seconds of difference. So I don't think Rain can make that up. So Rain, if there's a tie, Cube wins it. So Rain simply just needs to have more points. Just simply just get more points than Cube.
Exactly. Just beat the game faster.
Horsey found the sword. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He's got 18 minutes.
Yeah. Woo.
Wait, I'm pretty sure he's only got time for one completion anyway. So it doesn't really matter that he's found it now.
Oh, poor Horsey.
No.
He's still going to be pretty highly seeded in the tournament. Just getting in Group A is very impressive. Automat is one cycling here. Does hit a 4+1. Has a very impressive time. Not zeroing is going to be the difference there, but that's a 904 for Automat now.
Yeah. Okay, so it's looking like Automat's on his last run. I'm not sure if Cube and or Rain will be able to fit in another one after this. It's gonna be tight.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna be tight. I think we're gonna have to hope that they can at least try and complete the last one for the fans.
I mean, we can
I
add
think
up.
fans deserve it.
We can add up their timers and kind of see if I can see their timers. Rain is on. I hate how the stupid things in the upper right of your screen pop up all the time in Minecraft. All right. Oh. Rain will clutch it out there. So Rain has 3 plus 16, 19, about 1850 total to go. Yeah, Rain can definitely finish 2. As long as he doesn't die here. Oh.
Cube's on about 1850 as well, I think. Maybe 1830.
Oh.
No, Cube.
Oh.
Cube. Wait, that changes things. Because now Cube definitely only has one more completion.
Oh, Ray can take this. Ray can take this with 2 solid completions.
2 solid completions.
Oh my god, yeah.
If he beats Cube's time, that will put... If Rain could get 10 points plus 3, and Cube will be on 10 points plus 2. Rain needs to go insane here.
Oh, that's true. Cube does have potentially an extra minute because of game crashes.
Oh.
So should I at Cube and
This seed or last seed?
it was this one, yeah. It was the scouting in this one. I will at Cube in Discord. I don't want to distract Cube anymore, but if Cube looks over, it probably won't pop up for them, but I will let him know that there's potentially extra time.
Okay, so he started. Oh, that's so tight though, because he started this one with about 44 minutes, would be 16 minutes. That extra minute, if we're saying a minute, would be 17 minutes. And that is his seed best twice, is 1702. So yeah, it's going to be close. But most importantly, Horsey has a looting sword.
Horsey with the looting sword. Let's go! Horsey's gonna bang out like a sub-7 and make everyone look really stupid now that he has a looting sword. Show him who's boss. Yeah, we won't be able to. The mod won't just automatically know if Cube has to run into overtime, but we'll be able to see the times and manually do it, so should be no problem. But oh, Rainix taking a fall from the fortress. I think Rain can afford a couple mistakes here and still get this completion. What a nice pearl! What the? What a brilliant pearl there. So can still get 2 completions here. With 2 completions, actually doesn't need... No, still needs the fastest time, right? So Rain needs the fastest time and another completion.
Unless Cube isn't able to complete another run, which is unlikely given, obviously, we know how good Cube is at Minecraft speedrunning. I'd say he's pretty good.
It's true. Cube's taken a couple deaths.
Only that was a metric.
PBs don't mean anything, you know? Tournament performance. There should be a global tournament performance one of these days. Rain with 4 rods. Need one more kill here, maybe? Yep, there's 7. All right, Rain exiting out. Needs pretty solid mechanics here to pull this one off. Not only needs a completion, but the fastest time, I believe. Let's see, 10, 12. Yeah, it's going to be close. Rain definitely needs better than an 831, I think. That's the only way.
Yeah, because if Rain doesn't beat Cube's time and gets 2 more completions, he'll be on 12 points. And Cube will be on 12 points. And then, as we've already mentioned, Cube will win the tiebreak. So, yeah. There's a lot of pressure on Rain here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get a good time. I can't.
Oh, Rain's Pro is pretty low down. Should be okay on health. We'll just eat after the 0 cycle's done. Oh, that was...
It's close.
Wow. That was very, very close to not making it. Has pretty low bed damage because of that. Maybe gets it on this one. Whoa.
Okay.
Rain with the clutch has 11 minutes to go stall on the timer. Can definitely do this, but oh my god, that's
Wait,
that's
it. That's the best.
Oh my god, Rain
That's
is
the
doing
best.
it. Rain is doing it.
He's doing it, chat. This is insane. This is the
820.
craziest match I have seen.
Cube and Rain just
Wow.
battling back and forth. Rain responding with an 820. Takes the lead against Cube. It's 12 to 10. Rain has time for one more completion, and so does Cube. If Cube can't beat this 820 and Rain gets a completion, that's it. Okay, but hear me out. Horsey can still win. I'm hearing you out, Doi Pingu. I see you, Doi Pingu. Automat exiting the nether at about 640. Automat does have a very good route here, but unfortunately with a couple deaths, it's just not going to be able to make up the difference even with a really solid completion here. 653 enter from Automat.
It's quite fast.
Oh boy. Okay. Cube. What's Cube's pace right now? 603.
He's gonna have to be so fast. Can you remember Rainex's end enter?
715-ish, I want to say.
Yeah, maybe around 720. Okay. Okay, it's close. Cube's having a little bit of difficulty with the terrain there. And it could come down to the seconds here. So let's see. I'm sure he knows exactly where he's going. But yeah, I'm guessing he's close. Yeah, it's down in that lava somewhere. So he's going to be leaving just around 7 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's going to... I think it's a little slow, I think, with the setup.
Maybe not though. The golden carrot is going to be enough saturation where you can still be a little down when you get into the end.
Wait, 714.
Okay, maybe Pearl here. Eat the food. Golden carrot should be plenty.
Right.
Oh no, misses the Pearl! The jump roll misses. That's going to be a little slow. Automatic gets the finish here. I don't know if Cube can make this in time. Oh, Okay, just barely makes this. I think Cube's Pearl just yeeted over the entire end island and didn't land, which means he can now do this.
Last bird.
Oh no! Oh my god, he can do it!
Not like this. Oh no! No! Raynex wins it. That has to be it. Realistically.
There's only 7 minutes left.
Wait, Cube could get.
It's 7.
Cube has that extra minute.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cube has extra time. There's 7 minutes on the timer. Roughly,
of course, it's not over. Of course, it's not over.
Roughly 1 or so minute from the game crashes. Cube has exactly enough time to get a sub 820 here.
It has to be flawless from Cube.
Oh my god. Hopefully he knows and doesn't stop like as the time hits. I mean, I hope he knows we're giving him extra time. I put it in Discord, but you know, you just have to play at this point. You got no time to look over at Discord.
This is unreal.
Meanwhile, Automat coming in here without a 0 and just getting a casual 849 with this really good route. So Automat again seeming to have really good execution and really good routes, but not with the 0. It's just losing that extra bit of time. Oh, cute. Yeah. Cute punching a sheep there just to get a little bit extra lower hunger loss. Because everything matters here. Raynex can also make the difference too. Pearl hanging out the back of this housing, also with the furnace there. Horsey. Wait, Horsey has the looting sword. This is still... Wait. Okay, there's a 4-bed for Horsey. Nice.
Nice 4-bed.
Wait, did Horsey not use the looting sword?
He could have chucked it out. I saw Horsey using the looting sword at some point.
Okay. Horsey gets 1109, and that is going to be it for Horsey. That's going to be 6 points. Horsey will get 4th. Not eliminated. Will be placed.
Rain's found all his blazes inside the fortress here.
Okay, that's cool. A lot of strays. All right. Okay.
Good awareness to hear the blaze crackles and to go in there. But he needs to be out fast. The only issue with dropping down into the fortress like this is it's not as easy to pearl away. So he's going to be running around. Food, not so much an issue with Rain. He's got the 3 steak there. So it should be all good for the 0.
Okay, just needs enough health to do the 0. Can boat down afterwards. Could eat the last piece of food before entering. Eat now. I think you need to.
He's got 3 steak, so that's plenty.
557. It's gonna be, yeah, I mean, if this is a 7-minute enter, I definitely think it does it. And then it's all on Cube.
This is a 609 nether leave.
Okay.
611. This is insanely fast from Raynex.
Okay, so watch the crafting. Got plenty of beds.
Throw out your wood or something.
Yeah, okay. Still needs to eat. Make the eyes. Craft everything. It takes a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
Everyone watching Radix is crafting.
Don't mess up now.
Okay, what is that? 640 enter!
That's unreal.
Look at
no,
Enderman!
No. Oh, he's low. He's low.
Oh, that's really bad. Low. That was a really bad. Has to eat and not a water bucket now. First bed and then eat. Okay. This is still somehow doable. 2 beds. 3.
He's on.
4.
He's just there.
5.
He's got 2 more beds.
Okay. Now you just have to survive. Get down. Has no food, and there's 2 Endermen aggroed on him.
There's 2 Endermen. He's gonna forget about the Enderman.
Wait. Oh, the water.
Okay.
The water.
Okay, he's gonna. Oh my heart,
Oh
this is
my
insane. This is
god.
insane. Okay, so that is
39. What the hell? I'm so,
what a
what the fuck is that? What do you mean 739? What?
730. What? No, that what? Um,
What was that run? 739?
Wait, so Renix is goated. That's my analysis. What? I'm lost for words.
I mean, if Cube can't beat a 739 here.
Wait, Renix had to pee the whole time. That's why I wanted to finish the run so goddamn fast.
That's insane. Okay, Cube with 12 points, Renix with 13. If Cube. Oh my god, what if Cube ties this though? No, no,
Has
Cube has
to
11, so Cube has to get the fastest time.
has to get
A,
the fastest
a
time.
completion won't do it. Cube has to beat 739 somehow. And then it's going to come down. No, and then he straight up wins. Yeah, there's no tiebreaker scenario here. Either Cube beats a 739 and gets first seed in bracket, or Cube doesn't do it, and Rain will be first seeded. Dude,
What time
Rainix. I mean, Rainix would deserve it after that. After that run, I mean, holy dude.
that is one of the most clutch zero cycles after looking at the enemy and having to eat partway through, which as we've seen is a cause for concern. What time is I can't see Cube's actual time. It's too
That's
blurry.
6:15 right now.
Oh, so that's slower because Rain left 6:11. He was out of the nether. Still a fast run from Cube.
Okay, this still
Oh,
counts because of Cube's
holy.
game crashes. I mean, Cube definitely has at least a minute, I believe. We can go back and check, but this does count.
Will it be? But it,
I think I yeah, I think
if
it's
Cube
over.
goes higher, then it will be faster.
I think it's just over.
Cube doesn't know that though, right? He doesn't know that he's got to cut down an extra second or so. Does he even have food?
I don't
No,
know.
right?
I mean,
This is the most insane match.
yeah, Rain has to take it because it's only 7:20 on Cube's time right now. It's gonna be really close though. Oh my god. There's three, but dude, the damage is insane on these. Four.
Oh, not
Well,
again.
that definitely seals it now. I mean, it would have been closer, but I think Rain had it either way.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
In a stunning
13.
upset, a historic turn of events, Rainx, the champion, is first seed in ESI2 bracket.
Congrats to Raynex. That's all I have to say. What an insane clutch. What an insane match. What an insane two seeds. And what an insane group of runners.
Yeah, that was incredibly entertaining. Super clutch there at the end from Rainx. Dude, that's 739. I mean, the strays helped, but purling three times, no food. You looked at an Enderman. You got a clutch up at the very end with a close zero. God, what a run from Rainx there at the end. Well deserved. If there's any run that should put you in the top in ESI, it's that one. Well done from Rain. Jeez, dude. That was crazy. Still though, Cube will be very highly seeded, not first for sure anymore. Cube getting a second place in week 3, but Cube will still be very high up there nonetheless, getting a lot of points and placing very well. So, Automat, unfortunate with the second seed, didn't do too hot, took a couple deaths, really showed up on the first seed though, and Horsey not finding that looting just kind of sealed it for him. So unfortunate for Horsey as well, but GG's. Wow. How are we feeling, chat? That was a good one, huh? Damn. Thank you for commentating, Mepsi. That was I'm glad you could join me for that one.
I'm definitely enjoyed being here. That was something really special. That
Yeah.
was the best
It's
Minecraft.
only going up from here, chat. This is going to be near the end of group stage. We're going to go ahead and raid Rain-X now, but it's only going up from here. The composition is getting better and better. The seeds will get better and better. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Thanks everyone for being here today. We appreciate you guys watching. Say hi to Rain-X and congrats to him. GG's. We'll see you next week. Next Saturday, Antoine is hosting the last group stage match. That'll be a good one too. See you around, chat. Bye.